Hi guys, good morning and welcome back to our channel. And we are your group for 3.6 Explorer. Ngayong umaga na ito, we are going to find out what are the rules and also the definitions and examples of what to do inside the chemistry laboratory. So let's go at samahan niyo ako. Tara! Stop! Oh, hi partner. So first, before we enter the laboratory, here are the things we need to ensure. First, our lab gloves. Why? To protect us from the direct contact from the chemicals we will be using in the laboratory. Next, our hairnets. To avoid hair follicles from falling in our experiments. Third, our face mask. To avoid saliva or puff or sneezes getting into our experiments. Then, our gloves. For our hands to not have direct contact with our chemicals that we will be using inside the laboratory. And next, of course, we need to ensure that we are not wearing any accessories. That's right.
Watches, eyeglasses, necklaces, or any bands that we use. So, tara na.
Yes, tara na. Hello, nasan pala akong lugar?
Welcome to Chemistry Laboratory. Itong mga nasa harap namin is different types of different beakers, but tawag lang, ang main called sa kanila is different beakers. And ang purpose nito is to hold liquids. And this is the plastic form beakers.
Ayan, salamat!
Hi! Ano naman ang tawag dyan?
Hi, this one is called graduated cylinders. So this is the tools that has been used to measure the level of the liquid on ml. So it comes with 2 ml, one for 100 ml and the other one is for 10 ml. So in order for you to use it, you can read the measure on the eye level.
Next one, this is called a pipette. This is used to transfer and get a precise measurement of a liquid during science laboratory experiment. And we have another one here. This is what we call a laboratory thermometer. This is used to measure the boiling point and the freezing point of a liquid during science laboratory experiment.
Thank you.
How about you guys?
Hi there, we have here the platform balance. This object is used for weighing objects and substances. There are two types of platform substance. This one right here is used for weighing specific objects, while the other one, which we don't have currently, has two platforms and used to compare two objects until they balance. So next is we will talk about on how to use the platform. So first is we will empty the bag, and then next is we will check if the scale reaches here. Next is after checking the scale is we will adjust the rider. So this is the rider until it is completely balanced to the maximum.
So you're on the last part of our activity and for our vlog this afternoon. So ngayon malalaman natin kung ano ba itong tools na to or equipment na ginagamit natin inside the chemistry laboratory. What do you think? Ano kayang tawag dito?
Now, this instrument right here is called the light-powered microscope. This is the generalized microscope that you often imagine used in laboratories.
Yeah, so light-powered siya kasi it's not being used by the electric. So natural light lang yung gamit natin dito. At malalaman natin kung saan part yun nag-i-impact at nagkakaroon ng result. So let's begin partner from here and up to here. Okay, so first thing we have here what we call the body. So this is what we call the body. This holds all most of the components. Now we have here as well too our base. This is the base and its foundation para hindi siya bumigay, and of course to make sure na stabilize ang ating paglalagay ng mga specimens na yan. Now, you may go ahead, partner.
Now, the first part of the microscope after the large components is this. This thing right here is called the eyepiece lens. And its main function is to provide a specific magnification when observing our specimen. It is completely removable, so it can adjust in any magnification you want. Slides right here easily. Now, this thing is the tube. This is like the neck of the microscope, and this is where some of the components can be found. Mainly, this thing. This is the force focus. The main function of this knob when you turn it is to adjust the distance between the lens and your specimen. So when you're looking for specific magnification of your specimen, this is one tool that you can use. Now, right here, this is the fine focus knob. And just from the name suggests, it adjusts the focus of your lens the lens to observe your specimens right here.
Okay, and moving on, we have here, you can see yung little screw is what we call rock stop. So, since itong force focus ang responsible para sa ating tube na mag-move up and down, rock stop will actually make sure na mag-stabilize siya at the same point lang na gusto natin kung gaano kababa or kataas sa ating specimen. Now, we have here what we call this one, the circular one is what we call turret or revolving nose piece, okay? Now, on the revolving nose piece, we have here our objective lenses. And in our objective lenses, we have three kinds of objective lens. So first thing, so as you can see, this bigger one is what we call for oil immersion lens. So this functions is to eliminate airs and making sure all a high-powered lens also to focus on our specimen. Now we have here, next is our scanner. This is for the macro level to make sure that we can also see all the basic surface and catching up also the specimen itself. And lastly, we have here the LPO or the light-powered objective lens. And this one will actually make sure that it will be much more condensed as well too. Now moving on, we have here our stage, and stage with clippers is where we put our specimen, and of course the clippers will be the one who will hold the glass slides and cover slips.
Alright, the last part you hear is called the illuminator. Now this is going to be the one who catches the source of light so that we can power the microscope and observe our specimen. As you can see, there is a little magnifying glass there in order to reflect the light back towards the lens so that we can finally observe our specimen.
And that's it, guys. This is what we call the microscope or the light microscope, and I hope you were able to learn something from us. And again, guys, thank you so much and goodbye, explorers. Hi guys! Welcome back again sa ating chemistry laboratory mga ka-explorers. And this afternoon, aalamin natin kung ano ba ang pinaka-main equipments and also materials na ginagamit natin inside when conducting an experiment. Right? So first, we have here our little to small materials. So we have here first, can you name that please?
This one right here is the swab. It is used for us to transfer from one specimen to the slide.
Ayan, thank you so much. And we have also, what is this?
This is a microscope slides. Glide or pass smoothly through.
Partner ni slides ang ating
Cover glass is after they hold the specimen in place and protect it from contamination.
ay those are our small materials. And of course, without that, hindi natin makukontinue ang ating experiment. And of course, this afternoon, magkakonduct tayo ng experiment para sa ating mga specimens ngayon. And what are our specimens, please?
Hello, we have here we have three specimens here: the lactobacilli, the dirt, and the sauce, the saliva. But
Ayan. Thank you so much. And of course, without all of that, di ba? Paano natin ngayon makakonduct yung experiment? And paano ba natin malalaman kung ano yung meron sa specimen na aalamin natin this afternoon? So, Isaac, what do you have there in front of you?
This in front of me is what you call your typical electrical powered microscope. Compared to traditional light-powered microscope who get their source of light from the sun, we have our own light here.
So that's what we call the electric microscope. So this afternoon, we're going to begin and demonstrate to you what are the functions and also the use and how to actually use them in conducting our experiment inside the chemistry laboratory. And of course, again guys, just like our first video in the introduction, make sure to wear your PPE for us, for our safety as well. So let's begin. Alright, so now that we have our specimen in place, I'm gonna teach you how to use our microscope. So as you can see, this is our electronic microscope. First thing that we're gonna do is to make sure that the plug is actually plugged in sa ating socket, no? Para magkaroon tayo ng power. And then make sure as well to turn it on. Kasi makikita nyo siya as white as possible, pero minsan hindi pala siya naka-turn on. And it's important for us to make sure na turn on siya kasi kailangan natin light to make visible dun sa ating specimen. Now, let's move on sa ating parts. Nauna na dyan ating body, which connects all the components of the microscope. This is very important, as well as the base. The base is the foundation and holds all the components itself para hindi siya magkawala-wala at magkaroon siya ng stabilization. Now, Isaac, try to explain to me what's gonna be the first part na kailangan natin when it comes to checking the experiment.
Thank you, Roman. Now, the first part that we need to learn about our electronic microscope is the eyepiece lens. Now, the lens here is adjustable based on magnification. So if you want to use a specific magnification, this is where you would change lenses. Most of the times lenses can see their magnification right here. Yes. So then it just slides down like that.
And how do you use the eyepiece? Can you care to demonstrate?
Now, whenever you use the eyepiece, never actually touch it like how you use a telescope or binoculars. Always in a safe distance, like this. Never touch it. All right. Now that's how you use an eyepiece.
Okay. Now, moving along, after you find out how you use the eyepiece, is for us to find out what are these components here. So the circular disc is what we call the turret or the revolving nose piece. And holding the revolving nose piece are the objective lenses. So as you can see, there are three types of lenses that we have here. So the red one is what we call the LPO or the low-powered objective lens, which is most likely is for the general use and also for magnification and low-powered. And then we have here, as we move it or rotate it, we can see here the blue one is what we call the oil immersion objective lenses. This eliminates air when it comes to our specimen, especially for those specimen na medyo sobrang gaan nila and possibly mag-move. So to make sure na stabilize din yun at mas mabilis natin makita or to find what we're looking for sa ating specimen. And then of course, we have here the yellow one is our scanner. So scanner is what we use regularly and for general use for at macro level naman siya. And of course, makikita natin our specimen, the slides and the cover sleeves. We have here, what do you call this one?
Now, this part is called the stage, and it has two components. One, the stage itself where you're gonna place your specimen. Now, two, the stage clips. They are the ones who will secure the specimen in place while you are observing them.
Okay. As you can see, napaliwanag ni Isaac kung paano ginagamit yung stage. And we're going to demonstrate. So here we are, we have the stage, we have the specimen, and all we have to do is to lift this clippers. Make sure to properly input this to our specimen to hold this in place. Ayan. So ganyan guys. Hindi mo siya patutunogin. So avoid doing that because it might damage our glass and glass specimen as well, diba? And moving along, we have here our colors focus. So as you can see, unlike with the light microscope earlier, this electronic microscope doesn't have the tube itself na nag-goes up and down. This one, the porous microscope, moves the stage itself up and down. So as you can see, sabi nga ni Isaac, always remember to use both of your hands in rotating them going down. As you can see, bumababa yung ating stage or going up. So, ano ba yung purpose ng course focus na to? It is for us to make sure kung gaano kalapit kalayo ang specimen sa ating mga lenses and kung gaano natin siya dapat makita dun sa ating eyepiece. Now, lastly, we have here our fine focus. So, fine focus is for us to get a much magnification and clarity doon sa ating mga lenses. And of course, hindi mawawala ang microscope kung wala ang ating
Last main component of a microscope is called the illuminator. Now, in your typical light-powered microscope, the illuminator consists of a simple magnifying glass in order to reflect light from our source and towards the lens so we can see our specimen. But here, there's already like a flashlight in it, so there's no need to like find a light source to observe it effectively because your light source is already there. So yes. Thank you.
So hello again guys, nandito na kami sa Station 2 to explain what these equipments are. So,
First is, this one is a Pasteur pipette. It is also called as dropper. It is used for transferring liquids or samples in laboratory workflow. It is a glass tube with a rubber bulb on top.
Hi, this one is called plastic dropper. So before, this one was made of the rubber, but right now it was made with thermoplastic or rubber oxide. And this one cannot be used with acidic because the non-organic liquids can be dissolved this plastic.
and lastly, to measure the liquids that we use or chemicals, we have pipettes. So pipettes have this number that indicate the measurement of the liquid that you put in it. Actually, meron pang other equipments to be used para mapasok siya since the hole in here is much smaller for the droplets. So that's all.
This is graduated seal. These are used for measuring volumes of liquids. And theoretically, dito manggagaling yung mixture natin. Remember nang hindi sa lahat ng mixture is pinupuno siya. Especially kapag acidic or explosive yung liquid na i-measure natin.
And the cylinder is they are not
indicated for mixing, stirring, and heating.
Hello there, we have here the beakers. These beakers are glass containers which is used to hold liquid or solid samples. It has a lip opening which allows us to seamlessly transfer the sample from one container to another. My friend here will discuss the function of the beakers.
So, ano nga ba yung function ng beakers? Ang beakers are used to hold mix and heat reagents. They are as useful as a reaction container or to hold liquid or solid samples. So, they are used to catch liquids to avoid the contamination and from the filtration from the other filtration container.
We have here two types of beakers. We have the regular beaker and the different beaker, which is a smaller one, and it only holds 40% volume of than the regular beaker. That's all. Thank you.
Guys, thank you so much for watching our first vlog, and please continue watching us for more episodes. And once again, we are your team Explorer!